Natty or not? That is the question and the topic of today's video, right? But before we get straight into the video, I do want to pretty much promote my workout program here on the screen. If you want to be accused of using PEDs, but you're 100% natty, I'd 100% buy my workout program. I personally created it myself. I use it. If you want to know what I do, everything's into that program, right? You know, the cool thing is about it is it's only $5, right? It's less than a Big Mac, but more fulfilling. And what's even more cool about it is I update it and I will keep it at $5 for a pretty long time, right? Just pretty much a thank you to my community. And I just really appreciate you guys. And 2 of y'all bought it already. And I'm just like, damn, that makes my fucking day. Sorry for cursing, but all right, getting straight to the video though. Really appreciate y'all though. All right, but straight into the video. I got a DM actually by 2 people, but I'll show one here right on the screen. A cool dude. He was like asking me like, "Are you on the sauce, bro?" Right? I'm like, "Nah, not on the sauce. Just strong as fuck, and I have a consistent, dedicated mindset." Right? And then he's just like, "Nah, I don't believe you," which I 100% respect. Right? Because when you see someone my height, right? I'm 6'4" and I can bench 405. Like, here's a video of me benching 405 like last Saturday. I got it. I got it. Don't touch it.
Let's go.
Whoa! Let's go, bro. Right. And as a tall person, right, especially my size, lean, I look really lean, benching 4 plates, which is an elite bench, right? Most people will never bench 405 in their life. And that's not me being an egotistical asshole or anything. That's just statistics, right? Like, here's the stats. Like, I think 1% of the human population can bench. Crazy, crazy stuff. And being tall, right, which is like, my leverages are against me. I have long arms, right? Usually it'll take 3 business days for the average tall person to bench. But for me, 405 actually looked like I had more in the tank, right? So, you know, I 100% like, you know, it's justified for people to question my natural status. And I 100% think of it as a compliment too. It's like, dang, like I've worked so hard, put my work ethic in, and people think, you know, I use the assistance of PEDs, which is for me a compliment, but a backhanded compliment. Is like, but I'm also like, I worked for this, bro. So don't take my work ethic out of the equation, right? But to be fair, I am genetically gifted as well, right? Like, here's a video of me bench pressing 290 for the first time ever, just bench pressing, right? And I did 290, and yeah, I was like, okay, I have more in the tank for sure. But yeah, so getting straight into debunking it, right? Here's also a video of me of this was today, just completing my back and chest exercise, right? So this was after a chest and back day. Not bad. Not bad. Fuck. So when someone takes PEDs, you notice they actually get bigger, right? But they get bigger and leaner and more defined. Like, they start looking more grainier. That's obviously not always the case, because you have people who like just downright respond to steroids like shitty. They only they only respond to the side effects, like, you know, huge amounts of acne, no muscle strength or gains, or they might get gains, but they just look like doo-doo, stuff like that. But I would feel like I would probably respond really well to steroids. And if you saw my physique, it's obviously above average, but it's nowhere insane to the point where it's like steroids. And again, going back to the side effects, I don't think you see any acne, right? It's just, if anything, I looked soft, not as grainy as I'd like to be, hopefully one day, if I get more into bodybuilding. But I'm also, like, my biceps, right? Like, it's one of my weakest points. I feel like if I was on steroids, my bicep peak would be a lot bigger than it is now. I do plan on getting it bigger just sometime down the line, 2 years. Because again, it takes a while to fill out a tall frame, right? This is another point where I'm like, no, I'm pretty natural, right? As a tall guy, I'm pretty built, but I still have a lot more room to fill in, and it's doing that naturally and slowly, right? And again, like no acne. My hairline, as far as I'm concerned, is still intact. Thank God. I don't know when I'm gonna bald because my dad's bald, so ripping the chats for me. But yeah, like when it comes to side effects or physical side effects, nothing's too crazy, right? My delts are, like, I would say pretty good striated, but that's me naturally. Imagine if I was on PEDs, they'd be fucking cannons, right? I'd hope so. And yeah, like for physical appearances, I would say I passed the eye test of being just a performance enhancing druggie, right? And another thing is my testosterone levels, right? I'll have a picture of it right here. It's 752. Mind you, this is back in October 2024 when I took this, so it wasn't as recent as I'd like it, but 752 nanograms per deciliter. That's obviously above, no, it's in the normal range, but in the above average normal range. Like, as in, that's really good for a male, right? And I was 21 when I took that, 22 now. Yeah, so nothing crazy. Honestly, it probably dipped. No, it 100% dipped when I did an aggressive cut, because I wouldn't say I felt like shit, but energy was down. It's probably back up now. I would like to get it tested now because like I got my weight back, and I got stronger, which is awesome. So I would like to get that tested now. But yeah, like when it comes to physical appearances and just blood work, even though it's kind of outdated, sorry about that. I do want to get it recent one. I would feel like I passed the natty test, especially at eye level. If you guys want to @ Greg Doucette, that'd be dope. Give me a little clout, push my channel up, or he just sends me haters and just death threats. That would suck. But anyways, yeah, like I'm natural. I feel like I just wanted to make a video about that. And it's pretty cool though, like pretty cool for people to think I'm, using PEDs just because how strong I am. But mind you, I did put the work in, and I would say, genetically gifted when it comes to strength training. So yeah, that's it. Just like, comment, subscribe, and I really appreciate you guys.